Amid all of the hype for Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut finally coming to PC in May, nearly 4 years since its launch on the PS4, it's easy to forget that Horizon Forbidden West is also coming to the platform. Launching on March 21st for Steam and the Epic Game Store, the acclaimed sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn sees Aloy returning and venturing to the mysterious Forbidden West to help restore the planet's biosphere. The open-world action RPG has sold over 8.4 million units as of April 2023. Here are 15 things that PC players should know before picking it up later this month. Setting. The Forbidden West is more than just a fancy name for a dangerous region. It's also full of new locations for players to explore. Chief among these are the ruins of San Francisco, including the Golden Gate Bridge and the scenic coasts. Of course, there are still sprawling deserts, extensive forests, and valleys with new traversal options like the Polecaster and Shieldwing also allowing for exploring the environments in brand new ways. Aloy will need all the help she can get to unlock the region's mysteries and even combat a new threat. Combat. If you're familiar with Zero Dawn's combat, then Forbidden West shouldn't be all that new. Aloy still relies on bows, tripcasters, blastlings, and more to combat foes, with overriding machines also an option. New weapon types include the Spike Thrower, the Shredder Gauntlets, and Bolt Blaster, not to mention several new heavy weapons wielded by destroying machine parts. Melee combat has also been revamped with new combos and finishers. There is a lot of firepower to unleash, and you'll need it against some of these new threats. New machines. The Forbidden West is home to some vicious new machines, ranging from the nimble Clamberjaw to the Velociraptor-esque Clawstrider. The Shell Snapper is a tanky yet quick enemy, the Slitherfang towers above and unleashes lightning, and the Tremor Tusk, well, yeah, good luck with the Tremor Tusk. Each has different strategies for effectively taking them down, and you'll need to use all the tools at your disposal to succeed. Skill trees. Horizon Forbidden West revamps the previous game's skills, presenting them in 6 distinct skill trees: Hunter, Infiltrator, Machine Master, Survivor, Trapper, and Warrior. You could go all in on melee damage, extend the amount of time a machine is overridden, or unlock new skills, like firing 3 arrows at a time. It lets you lean into a particular playstyle and make it your own. Valor Surges. Each skill tree also has a dedicated Valor Surge, a new ultimate-like ability to turn the tide in battle briefly. It's activated by building up the Valor Surge bar with each knockdown, weak spot hit, stealth kill, and more. Some examples include Overshield, which provides a shield for Aloy that absorbs damage and prevents knockback, even exploding at higher levels when it depletes. Then there's Power Shots, which causes your next few arrows to deal more damage and restore concentration for techniques. Side quests and open world activities. While opinions may be mixed on the overall side quest quality in Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West steps up things significantly. Each side quest offers incredible animation work for its NPCs, and is more involved, even if the steps include hunting down machines for parts or scaling locations. There are also rebel camps and outposts to liberate, tall necks to unlock, hunting grounds to clear, the arena, and much more to partake in when you're not searching for black boxes or hunting survey drones. It even includes Machine Strike, a tactics minigame to play against NPCs. Burning Shores. Burning Shores offers a new region to explore, Los Angeles, with new machines, bosses, and side quests to take on. Working with the Quen at Fleet's End and newcomer Seika, Aloy must hunt down a person of interest and prevent whatever they may be planning, which has something to do with the giant Horus Titan. With extensive cloudscapes to explore and new characters to interact with, it's a strong continuation of Aloy's journey. Ultra-wide monitor support. As for the PC version of Forbidden West Complete Edition, it includes the usual support for ultra-wide displays. You can use a 21:9 ultra-wide or a 32:9 super ultra-wide. But that's not all. It even supports 48:9 resolutions for those who prefer to game on a triple monitor setup. Mouse and keyboard support. Given all the precise aiming required in the Horizon series, especially in Forbidden West, mouse and keyboard support is essential. That's confirmed for the PC port, and you can fully customize the key bindings. DualSense support. Of course, if you prefer to stick with the DualSense, it's also an option. Plug it in via USB-C, and you can take advantage of haptic feedback and adaptive triggers like on the PS5. Other controllers are supported as well, with Steam input allowing you to configure them as necessary. System requirements. In terms of hardware requirements on PC, every configuration will need Windows 10 64-bit version 1909 or higher at 16GB of RAM. You also need an SSD with 150GB of free installation space. To play at 720p 30fps and low quality, an Intel Core i3-8100 or AMD Ryzen 3 1300X with an Nvidia GeForce GTX 1650 4GB or AMD Radeon RX 5500 XT 4GB will be necessary. For 1080p 60fps and medium quality, a Core i5-8600 or AMD Ryzen 5 3600 with a GeForce RTX 3060 or Radeon RX 5700 is required. Finally, for 1440p 60fps or 4K 30fps on high quality, you'll need an Intel Core i7-9700 or AMD Ryzen 7 3700X with a GeForce RTX 3070 or Radeon RX 6800. 4K requirements. Now, for the ultimate question. Can your setup run the game at 4K resolution and 60fps at very high settings? Well, yeah, provided it has an Intel Core i7-11700 or an AMD Ryzen 7 5700X, an Nvidia GeForce RTX 4080 or Radeon RX 7900 XT, and 16GB of RAM to go with the 150GB free space on the SSD. That's all you need. Upscaling options, direct storage, and more. For those falling just shy of the best hardware, there is support for upscaling technologies like Nvidia DLSS 3, AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution, and Intel XeSS. Direct storage is also supported for faster loading times, and for those who want even better image quality, Nvidia DLSS is available. Graphical options. While the full range of graphical options haven't yet been outlined, the developer has confirmed that you can adjust the level of detail, texture quality, shadows, water, terrain, and even change the field of view, motion blur, and film grain all with sliders. There are other effects like lens flare, bloom, vignette, and radial blur to turn on and off per your preferences. Playtime. Considering how much larger it is in scale and the amount of content compared to Horizon Zero Dawn, it's probably no surprise that Forbidden West will take about 90 hours for completionists on average, per HowLongToBeat.com. If you're only interested in the story, it's about 28 hours, which goes up to 63 hours or so with side quests. Burning Shores on its own adds another 7 hours or so of story content, and coupled with everything else, it can take 16 to 17 hours of a completionist run. Overall, Complete Edition offers well over 100 hours of gameplay, and that's not bad, especially for $59.99. Hey, did you know that we at Gaming Bolt upload new videos every day? Stick around, drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and let us know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future with a comment below.